Hey guys, what's going on today? I am going to be talking about this little thing called the Xbox reveal that happened today at about 10 a.m. I say, Pacific time. Basically today it started out really cool. Xbox has a bunch of people on screen. They're going to say, hey, this is going to be a great innovation to the game industry. It's something that's going to really bring gamers in. And they revealed the console in its name. It's called the Xbox One. Not really the best name for a console, don't you think? I think it's really going to confuse some people. You're going to go up to your friends on the street. It's like, hey, you hear about the Xbox One? It's like, no, are you talking about the original Xbox? Or the one with the big controller and Halo 2 on it? I'm like, no! Microsoft just revealed a new console. They're like, oh, isn't it supposed to be called the 720? No. Seriously, it really is going to be confusing to some people. You go on Google Images right now and you type in Xbox One, you're going to find pictures of the big, bulky, black console with the green X in the middle of it, with the giant-ass controller. Seriously, that's going to be really confusing. Okay. First off, this conference was abysmal. Oh my god. When they first revealed the console, it's cool. You see everything, you got the nice looking controller. Then again, it looks like something Mad Catz would produce. And it really looks cheap. Like, with the buttons and the... I'm not even sure if they still have the start button on there. Because when you're looking at it, I see nothing on that. This is start. And also, the mandatory Kinect. Ooh. It was optional for the Xbox 360. Why is it not optional for this console? It makes absolutely no sense why this is not optional for this console. And furthermore, it's always on. Now that's a little creepy if you ask me. You got this camera that's always on, that knows you. It knows your voice. It learns who you are. Don't you think that's going to be a little off-putting for some people? I know it would be for me. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure how Microsoft's going to really do on that, but I don't know. Number 2, if you're going to reveal a console, reveal some heavy hitter games. Well, I know E3's around the corner. It's just a couple weeks. It's a few weeks away. But if you're gonna reveal a console, at least get some big name games out on there. Oh, but wait, Brian, they got EA Sports in here. No. In the United States, EA Sports does not really do that good. Sure, they may sell a few NBA 2K somethings or MLB something or NFL Madden football. But the only real market I see EA Sports being really good in is in the rest of the world besides the United States. They have FIFA. Well, we have FIFA here too, but it doesn't sell as well as the other countries. FIFA, the FIFA franchise with their football and everything, it sells boatloads. They're going to make a killing off that in like the UK and other European countries and all around the world because it's big there. Their form of football or soccer, if you're American, it just sells really well because it's big. And on to other games. Another one they revealed was Remedy, creators of Alan Wake and Max Payne. I thought they were going to be revealing Alan Wake 2. I was getting excited watching this. I'm like, yes, Alan Wake 2. We waited a few years for this. But no, I got disappointed by this game called Quantum Break. Starts out with this live action cutscene or something, I think it is. Probably like pre-rendered or something. It starts with like a mother and a child. It sort of reminds me of Beyond Two Souls, with that's a PS4 exclusive, or PS3 and PS4 exclusive, and it has Ellen Page and Willem Dafoe in it. But that's besides the point. It reminded me of that a little bit. It starts out with this mother and child. I really didn't catch what they were saying, but then all of a sudden it's a ship and it's crashing into a bridge. I'm like, that's it. I looked at it, I'm like, that's it? What's this game about? Why? how do I play it? Where's some gameplay footage? Didn't show any of that. It was really, really stupid. No, I think the only real good game that they showed off at the Xbox conference was Forza. That game looked really nice. Rendering, how the game looked rendered and everything, it looks really nice. It looks better than the Xbox 360's predecessors. And it might be a good game to pick up. It might be the only worthwhile game to pick up on there, but we won't know until E3, when Microsoft finally gets off their ass and decides to realize, oh, people want the games. And that's going to lead to my next topic, is 3. They spent the majority of the conference talking about the TV features of the freaking Xbox. I mean, first thing you do when you buy an Xbox is like, oh, does it have any good TV features? Can I watch TV while playing my Xbox? No! That's not what you think about. You think about, what games can I play for this? Can I get Assassin's Creed? Can I get Mass Effect? Can I get Gears of War or something on there? No! You do not think about TV. What demographic are they marketing this to that people want to see fantasy football? You could Skype with your friends while you're watching Star Trek or something, or you're watching your Netflix. Who are they targeting for this? It's obvious that they're not targeting the gaming demographic, because most of us just care about the games. We don't care about all this other extra fluff that they're going to put into this console. It makes no sense. When I'm talking about this too, the design of the layout, it actually looks pretty nice. The home screen looks really cool. It reminds me of Windows 8, even though I don't really like the Metro UI of Windows 8. It's not really that kind of my style, because it's not really, to me, Windows 8 is a little bit more clunky user interface than, say, Windows 7 or something. Oh, what the hell was that? But anyways, I really feel Microsoft really did drop the ball on this. I mean, of course, and finally, after all is said and done about TV and Halo by Steven Spielberg, oh, I forgot to mention that. Steven Spielberg is apparently doing a Halo TV series for Xbox One. Why? Well, I don't know, because Microsoft can't get enough money, apparently. Let's milk the Halo franchise while we're at it. I mean, they didn't already do it when they brought 343 Studios to make Halo 4, when Bungie was completely done with the series with 3. Why? Who knows? Also, I feel like this would have been a great surprise to have at E3, to bring Steven Spielberg onto the stage. Oh, is he going to be making a new game for for Xbox, like he did Boom Blocks for the Wii U? Pretty good game underrated, completely. But no, they could have, yeah, they really could have had Steven Spielberg at E3 announcing, today I'm going to be doing a Halo series. I'm like, that would have been really cool to reveal at E3. Not at your console reveal before E3. It makes no sense. It's just, I'm going to move on to something different, because this is just wrapping my brain too much. Oh, I forgot to talk about something that's really, really important. Okay, there's one good thing about the Xbox. It's not always online, so you're good. Installing games to your hard drive. It's been a staple of the Xbox 360. You can install games onto your hard drive. They run a lot better. Like, say your Guitar Hero disc is scratched up, you could easily install it to it. You can have the disc running. You have a partial amounts of the data running on there on your Xbox, and it runs perfectly. Now Microsoft is going to be allowing you to install your full games onto the Xbox and allow you to play it without the disc. Pretty cool, huh? Except for the fact this kind of thing is one-time use, tied to your account. You can't put it on your friend's account or anything, which I find completely stupid, because this is going to completely destroy the used game market. GameStop is probably freaking out now, like, what the hell are we going to do? There's a Xbox One just revealed they're not going to be allowed to play used games without paying a fee. It's funny too, EA just got rid of their online pass recently. It's like, nope, we're not going to have an online pass anymore for future games. psych, we're working with Microsoft and we're going to have installing your games onto there. And if you bought it from your friend, you're going to have to pay a fee. Microsoft, what the fuck are you doing? Really? What are you doing to gamers that made you want to... What are the gamers doing to you that made you want to have your games installed to the hard drive and make it a one-time use thing, meaning that you can't play your friends can't play your games if they want to play your game on their system? It makes no sense. Having it tied to a user account... You know what they should have? They should have had it installed to the damn hard drive in the first place. I understand if you can install it to the hard drive, like a partial portion of the data, and you can run off that and makes the game run faster. That's cool and everything. I was fine with that with the Xbox 360. But when you have the complete game installed to your hard drive, and your friends can't even bat an eyelash and just play with the disc because the install is mandatory, you're losing a bunch of customers. Say your friend wants to play it, and he wants to know if it's worth buying. You could, on the 360, in the original Xbox, you could just loan it to him and say, hey, here, you try this, and if you like it, you can go buy it from, like, GameStop or Target or Best Buy. And it was completely fine. But now they're going to do this, and it's going to completely screw over people with pre-owned games. It makes no sense. Oh, Best Buy and Walmart and GameStop are definitely freaking out because they're gonna wonder what the hell they're gonna do if they get these games, because they know they're not gonna be able to make a profit buying back these games pre-owned, because people are gonna have to buy an online pass just to play these games again to install it to their hard drives. Okay, let's just move on to something different. I'm getting too mad about this topic. Finally, it wouldn't be a Microsoft conference if they didn't reveal Activision's newest and latest and greatest Call of Duty Modern Generic Shooter 2013. Or Call of Duty Ghosts if you've been following it. But I understand what they're doing. They're targeting the demographic that the Call of Duty generation, where they're like, oh, I'm a hardcore gamer, I play Call of Duty 13 hours a day. I'm like, no. Why are you having to target their demographic? I understand most people play Call of Duty on the Xbox 360 more than PS3 and the Wii U, of course. But it seems like they keep rehashing the same game over and over again. Multiplayer online. I mean, with Black Ops 2, they actually innovated something. They delved more into zombies, which is pretty good, and they got into, what was it, Call of Duty Elite, which allowed you to record your game footage. You could stream your game footage to people if they wanted to watch your stream. That was pretty cool. Now with Call of Duty Ghosts, it's just the same game with updated graphics, pretty much. And even if it is an updated graphics, it looks exactly the same as Modern Warfare and all the other Modern Warfare games. It just looks a little bit different. They added less color to it. I don't understand stuff most of this time. I don't get what Activision's trying to do. Every single year, it just seems Bobby Kotick needs more money. That's pretty much it. Overall, guys, my impression of Xbox is they really need to step up their game. I mean, their stocks fell today, while Sony's and Nintendo's rose. That tells you something, really. Investors are not very confident of the Xbox One. Gamers are not confident of the Xbox One. If they don't step up their game at E3, they're going to be pretty much screwed. They're going to have a Dreamcast on their hands. Even though Dreamcast was an amazing console, it was a little bit ahead of its time. I mean, the Xbox One has so many features that are really... the modern gamer does not really need. Okay, we got our Netflix. We like Netflix. You get to watch that on your computer if you wanted to. You got a TV tuner. Why do you need that? Is it so hard to change your to flip over to your TV after you play your games? No! Overall, I feel that Sony is really going to bring up is really going to work more, is going to be better with their PS3 than Xbox 360, and I think Xbox One, I should say. Damn, can't even get used to that name. And Nintendo is actually going to be stepping up more, even though their console hasn't been selling that well. They're stepping up more. They're going to be having Smash Bros. And Mario Kart, and a new 3D Mario, and possibly a new Zelda, and possibly some more IPs that we've never heard of, or new franchises. And that's going to be fantastic. It's really going to be either Sony's or Nintendo's game, or Nintendo at E3 that are going to be looking forward to. And hopefully we can get some great games out of that. Alright guys, catch you later. We'll see you at E3.